Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I decided to go ahead and do a video of the a comparison of the Bonestone and Earth Tarot Sketchbook Edition versus the colored version. This is an out-of-print deck. It does have a little bit thicker cardstock, and the edges are gilded in red that is now fraying. Then we have the sketchbook edition that is on Make Playing cards. It is a thinner cardstock, but it is very shuffleable. It's not gilded. So I thought I'd do a comparison. I don't know that many people that have this version. So I thought I would do a comparison video, and I don't know that that's been done yet. So here we go. So, another thing is the colored version came with an extra card, the Bruja card. This one did not. So, just showing you all that right off the bat so we can get down to the rest of the cards. And let me get into it. I've already filmed this once, and for some reason my new phone does videos every 4 or 5 videos. It does it sideways, and it doesn't let you adjust it. It doesn't let you fix it. So I have to refilm it every time it does that, or just put it up sideways, which I get complaints about that. So kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't. I don't know why it does it sideways. I don't film sideways, so I don't know why it does it sideways. It's weird. So anyway, I digress. So we're gonna go forward here. This is the full card. And it's funny because here she looks kind of young in her face, but here she looks kind of old. Maybe like an old man even. And there looks like little faces in the darkness here, which you don't see here. And then there's a little fairy, which I never noticed before. She's kind of coming off the page here, whereas in the card she's like fully in the card. And that's the only big differences I see in that card. But yeah. So then we have the Magician, and the Magician, I really don't, I see the dragon better here. It's a little baby dragon. Here, I think just because there's so many colors, I don't really see it. And then you don't see the bookshelf and stuff in the background either, which I didn't notice the video I just did. Till this one. And I had to take a drink because I'm really thirsty, because I've been talking a lot. And we have the High Priestess, and again, there's so much color going on, and you can't really tell what's in there. But here you can see there's the figure 8, there's the little owl, there's a key here, there's the world, and you can't really see all that in the color version, which I like. And then this one is the exact opposite, like the butterflies and the fruit here, you can really see it here, but you can't tell a lot of what it is here. I love it. For the Empress. For the Emperor, again, there's blood here. You can't see it very well here. Seems like the picture is more low here than it is here. You can still see the Emperor in the background. Hierophant is gorgeous. I don't see any differences really to that one. It's one of my top 5 favorite Hierophants ever. Maybe in the top 3. It still has the owl here, which I love. We have the Lovers card. Pretty much the same as well. We have the Chariot. Gorgeous. Pretty much the same. She just looks a little older in the face here than she does here. But I love the dress too. I would totally wear that. I'm totally the gypsy in the Chariot. Then we have the Strength card, and you can really see the animals better here. Again, there's just so much color going on here. It's hard to make them out a little bit. The Hermit is kind of the reversed, where here you know there's stuff on the wall, but here you can really make out what they are, the details of them. And then there's a couple little furry guys here that's not even in the photo here. And then again, you can see the eagle here. The Wheel of Fortune, gorgeous. Again, with the color version, you can really tell what's happening, where this one you can't. Justice, beautiful. The Hangman, it's weird because I've used this deck so many times, so much. I never noticed the little skull here until I got this deck, the little skull on the rope. I do prefer the color version just because there's the blood that's dripping down is turning into runes, and that's not even depicted here. Death card is gorgeous no matter what, so yeah. Beautiful. Temperance, pretty much the same, just not all the greenery in the image. A double card, and this is one of the few cards in this deck that, regardless if it's the sepia tones or the color version, you can still make out all the faces pretty well. You can make out all the skulls here, all his little trinkets here. Either one, it's a great image. Same with the tower, except for the little blood here. Star, still stunning. The moon, again, stunning. Just, this one feels like she's in water, though, and this one feels like she's in a field. So that's different. The sun, no matter which one it is, it's still gorgeous. It still gives you that sun vibe, celebration of being out in the sunshine in the summertime. Just, it doesn't matter. They're both beautiful. Judgment, pretty much the same. And the world, and again, I've talked about this world card when I did my walkthrough of this card. This one has all the colors in the rainbow in it, and this one feels like, as deep as this deck is, this one feels like it takes it to another level because it's stripping away all the colors and kind of getting down even deeper into the roots of the issue. And I love that. So then we have the aces, or the swords, the ace of swords, pretty much the same. I could take either card. It'd be beautiful. Two of swords. Again, this one, I didn't realize she had a pendulum in her hand until I got this one, because the light swirling around it kind of covers what she's actually holding. Or I just didn't pay attention to it. But it's, some of these little tiny details like that are more prevalent in this deck. I just find that interesting. And we have the Three of Swords, still gorgeous. Four of Swords, still gorgeous. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. This one you can really tell the waves and the star here better because it's colored than you can here. Just beautiful. Seven of Swords. Eight. This one I prefer the color version just because the whole point of this card to me is the face here. You can see that it's a more negative aspect of her, where you can't really tell what that is in the water here. And that to me is the whole point of the card. So if this had been made out a little bit more like, maybe like a skeleton even in this non-color version, it would have been better. Right now it just looks like a little blob down there instead of an actual person. Then we have the 9, beautiful. And the 10. And again, you can't tell that there's blood there or that he's exposed. His skeleton is exposed. But again, if you've had this deck for a long time, you know what's supposed to be there. So, yeah. And then we have the Page of Swords. I love this Page of Swords because of the books flying around. It's like some kind of magician. What's that? Maybe the Emperor's... the Magician's Apprentice or something like that. That's what this reminds me of. Like the books are flying around. It's very beautiful. We have the Knight. And the Queen. Gorgeous no matter what. And the King. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Cups. Gorgeous. And this one, there's just, it looks like blood dripping down into the water. This one, it looks like there's an actual boat there, or a raft that was taken out for the colored. I found that very interesting. Two of Cups, beautiful. Three of Cups, beautiful. Again, with the skies. I mean, Anatorian just knocks the skies and the moons out of the park. In the colored versions. Four of Cups, beautiful. Look at that moon. Just, she does moons so well. Again. Five of Cups, it's not even showing. Yeah, you can see a little tiny circle here. Doesn't show it here. Six of Cups, beautiful. And again, there's a half moon there. There's nothing there. This one I talked about in the video I did that I just had to redo. These two give me very different vibes. They're both Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all about choices. This one, if you guys ever watched the movie Bedazzled, where he makes a deal with the devil, and the devil's a female, and she takes him to her nightclub, and there's this great party going on, and everybody's like, yeah, come in, you're the star of the show, you're you're everything we want to be. And that's how I feel on this one. And then this one, it's like he goes in like a couple days later during the day, and they're still partying, but they're so tired, and they're like, they just want to be done with it. It's like the after party, like everything's torn up, it looks like trash, and they're just so exhausted and ready to be done. And that's how I feel in this card. So I find it very interesting that I got two completely different vibes from the same card in the same deck. Just a color version versus a non-colored. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Love the boat here. Never really paid attention to it until I got this version. And then again, there's the moon that's not here. Nine of Cups, beautiful. Again, there's a moon here. There's not one here. Ten of Cups, beautiful. And I love, even in the sepia tones, you can see the light coming off the cups. Beautiful. We have the Page of Cups. The Knight. The Queen, gorgeous. And yeah, she did draw the moon in there in that one. There it is, and there it is. And the King. I've looked through these. This will be my second time now, and I'm still noticing things I didn't notice the first time. So we have the Ace of Wands, beautiful. The Two of Wands, beautiful. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. And this one, there's no flowers here or in her hair like there is in the colored version. Five of Wands. Beautiful. And you still get that sense of competition regardless of what color, what the colors are. And the Six of Wands. Beautiful. Seven of Wands. Again, there's a little bit of confusion of what's going on here, but you can see it clearly in this one. Eight of Wands, still doesn't matter which card it is. You still get this rushing forward of motion and swiftness, and that's what I see in the Eight of Wands. Gorgeous. Nine of Wands, beautiful. And the 10. And the 10 is interesting because in this one I get a vibe that you are him. He's carrying this heavy burden. He's the rescuer. He's carrying this heavy burden to its destination. This one I feel like you're this guy or this guy. You're like the one that's being taken care of. And I find that very interesting that I get those two different perspectives in the same deck. Just different colors as well. Page of Wands, gorgeous. Just stunning. Either one. The Knight of Wands, beautiful. The Queen, gorgeous. And the King. And then we have the last suit. We have the Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. Regardless of which one it is. Two of Pentacles, beautiful. Three of Pentacles. Four. Now this four gives me, it's the same vibe, but just in this one, like, this one is like she's so enamored with all her jewelry. She's wearing all of her jewelry. And she's living in this hovel. It looks like it's rotting away around her. And she's reaching out for the life, but she just can't let go of this material wealth she's got going on here. And this one feels like, she's actually, there's a chance that she could let go and move on. This one feels like she's already dead, and even in death, she can't let go. And I find that very interesting as well. Five of Pentacles. Beautiful. Six of Pentacles. Seven, and this is the card that made me realize I could use this deck as a mediumistic deck. It's cultivating his mushrooms. Beautiful. 8. 9. 10. Beautiful. You can see the piggy back there. And then we have the Page. The Knight. The Queen. And I didn't realize till this deck that that's a chicken foot she's holding. Crazy. And then we have the King. Beautiful. So yeah, that is the comparison of the colored version of the Bonestone and Earth Flesh Tarot versus the sepia version of the sketchbook version of the Bonestone and Earth Flesh Tarot. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night.